Hey everyone, this is Shine from Mobo Shine, and today I just wanted to share some facts on how to tell if a Pokemon card is real and fake. These are some tips I know, and I know there's a bunch more out there on the internet that will help you determine if a card is real or fake. And the reason why I'm doing this video is because I discovered a bunch of cards in my collection were fake. I bought these a really long time ago. In the 4th grade. I'm a freshman in college now, so I just kind of find it surprising that I didn't realize they were fake for so long. And, yeah, I just don't want this to happen to any of you guys. So, here are some tips to keep in mind. So, I've chosen a few cards. These two are both fake, and I will grab a real card from my collection. So, since this is a Sabrina's Haunter, I will grab this Sabrina's Haunter. Maybe I'll grab the Sabrina's Ghastly too, because I really love that card. But I am getting off track. I do that a lot. Okay. So, here are two real cards, these two, and here are two fake cards. So, the first thing to check for is just the obvious things. Is the card even from the right set? Is the monster even real? Is the monster discolored? Is that even a real Pokemon? Things like that. For these cards, they're accurate. There's no typos that I see. They are from the right set. If anything, I think this was scanned into a computer and then printed off. I'm curious how they did the holofoil on this one, but I know it's. So then the next thing to check for is just the thickness of the card. Cards that are fake tend to be super flimsy just because the whole point of making fake cards is to get as much profit as possible, so they'll use less material to make them. So this one's really flimsy. And, okay, so I'll do a comparison. Okay, this is a real card, and I'll put the same amount of pressure on it. Actually, I'll start with the fake card. So, same amount of pressure, really flimsy, and same amount of pressure. I'm nervous because I know this is real, but yeah, it bends a little, but not like, wow, like that. If I did bend like a real card this much, it would not bend back to normal. So there's one tip, or one thing to look out for. The next thing to look out for is just to look at the coloration of the card. Is it faded, or is it darker than normal? And you probably can't tell from the front, but if you flip it over, all Pokemon cards, or American ones, have the same background on the back. And for these ones are definitely, I'll use one so you can focus, okay, are definitely lighter than a real card. So these are the real cards, these are the fake cards. So first off, these two don't even match each other. This one is super light, so I'll put the real one in the middle. Sorry guys. This is the real card, fake. So yeah, as you can see, the fake cards are significantly lighter. So these two are fake. This is real. So keep that in mind. The next thing to keep in mind is the finish of the card. Pokemon cards, their finish is glossy. They feel not like super glossy that your hands slip right off, but man, I sound bitter. But yeah, they're much more. They're smooth. And these ones, there is definitely a rougher texture, especially on this holographic one. And it's probably what they did to get it to be holographic. Yeah. So keep the finish in mind. It could be rougher than normal. That's most likely the case. And then the final thing to keep in mind is that Pokemon cards are composed of 3 layers. The first layer is composed of this front image. The third layer is composed of this back image, and then the middle layer is composed of composed of like black ink or just this black layer. It's really, really fine. And I really doubt that I can get this to focus on it. Let's try. Okay, I'm not even gonna try, but look at your real Pokemon cards yourselves, and yeah, you will see it there. And it's really thin, and that probably contributes to, you know, these cards being more flimsy, and then these being stronger. So yeah, keep that in mind. So in review, first check out for any, you know, obvious mistakes, typos. Is this card even a right set? Is this card even a Pokemon? And then second tip, excuse me, is to check the flimsiness of the card. Is the card super flimsy or whatnot? And then third tip, check the lightness and or darkness of the card. Is it super light? Is it super dark? The best way of doing that is to flip the card over and compare the back. And the next tip is to check the finish of the card. Is it rough or is it not glossy? Does it feel kind of sandy paperish? And then the final tip is to check if there is that black fine line if you flip the card over. You can't. It's impossible to see, especially with my focusing skills. But yeah, these are real. These are fake. And yeah, those are my tips. So I hope you found this useful. There are tons more tips on how to tell if a Pokemon card is fake, or any card in general is fake online. So be sure to check that out, and just be wary that there are fakes out there. I know we all know that, but just a reminder. So yeah, I hope you found this video helpful. If you actually have any tips of your own on how to tell if a card is fake, leave them in the comments below. Like, I think people would really appreciate that, and I really appreciate that. So thank you in advance. And yeah, I'm Shine from Shine, and I will see you all next time. Bye.